Well, we're back. Finally made it back from the track last night. That was a long ass trip from down there to here. That's a pretty cool little track down there. But today I'm on my way to Greg's. We're gonna get another converter for the wagon. That converter in that car, it wouldn't even flash to 2500. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna fix the fuel cell, put a rollover valve in it, and we're gonna, when we get up here at Greg's, we're going to check on Keith Smith's motor. I guess Greg's got it all back together other than the intake. I guess Dwayne's going to bring it up Friday and they're going to put the intake on it. He's going to take it back and get it back in Keith's car for him, and hopefully he'll be back on the track next week. And I think we're going to take a look at all my Indy stuff that I've got for my motor. We're going to check out what I got and see what we're going to do on a short block. And hopefully we'll be getting a game plan on it and getting it together. But yeah, we're gonna go up here and get another converter, get it put in the wagon, and hopefully next week this thing will run like it should, because that converter that's in it, it's just way too tight. I mean, you drop it in gear and it's like you're just in a regular passenger car. It's just wanting to, it's locking up right then. I mean, it's pulling. You know, we even put it in high gear just to try to flash it. It wouldn't even go above 2500 RPM. So it's a new converter, or newer. I mean, it's not brand new, but it's an 8-inch converter. It should flash more than that. So I don't know what the deal is, if it's a nitrous converter or something, or I don't know. But we're gonna go up here and get another 8-inch converter and put in it, try that, and just go from there and see what it does. But I'll get back with you here as soon as we get up here to Greg's, and we'll check it out and take a look at Keith's motor. But we'll be right back. Well, we made it to Greg's. So what's going on here? What's this motor here?
That's Tommy's.
Oh, that's Tommy's street motor.
Yeah.
That looks pretty nice. Now, did you put this one together, or is that the one?
No, I put it together.
Did you? Oh, yeah. And that's what he's putting in his Aspen.
Yeah, but I can tell you, he already said it. Tony don't want to buy the 383. He'll buy it right now for that money.
Oh, that 383.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
I told him I got to see what Tony says.
Yeah. He acted like he really wanted it, but wanting it and buying it. So, well, I see you got my wheels cleaned up over here.
What do you think of my center caps?
Yeah, that's.
Now, wait a minute. Those.
I like that.
Wait a minute. Those was $200.
What?
Those are full of aluminum.
Oh, you got billet caps.
Check it out.
Oh hell.
This.
Yeah, that's not a little flimsy cap.
It's a full aluminum cap.
Man.
$53 a piece. And I don't even give a fuck about wheels.
I like him.
Huh?
I like them. That's the right cap for that.
For them wheels.
Yeah, that's the right good looking cap for that.
Maybe even the other ones too.
So here's your new wheels for the coupe, huh? And what are these? These are called hole shots? Or not? What are they called, hole shots?
Yeah, those are whole shots.
Yeah.
Bead locks.
What size tire is that? That's an 31, 1850?
31, 18, 15. Yeah.
Damn. Well, that made a big difference.
Huh?
I said that made a big difference on the looks of the coupe and wheels. That looks badass. Huh. I like that. You got your mirror on it and your door handles on it. Yeah. Looks pretty good. What and this here is Keith's motor.
This is Keith.
So he's ready to go other than the intake and needing a, well, you already got the oil pump on it, don't you?
Intake and cam products.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see his other oil pump?
No, let's check it out.
Rotors are all fitted. See it? Gouged up.
Damn.
Okay, and the relief valve that's in there, stuck. Can't get it out, so it's fucked.
Man.
I always tear them apart.
So he's got a new one on there now, though.
Yeah, he's got a brand new one on.
What's these heads here? What are you doing?
These are going to be...
All the heads for Tommy's.
Yeah, it's them 383 heads. I tore them apart. I lapped the seats. The guides are all good. None of them's loose. I was setting spring pressure on them.
Okay.
These are... I'm going to put these springs on it. It gives them like 110. These are here only like 90. So they're not enough. The stock ones.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. What's that camshaft you got in, or what is it?
494 5011 hydraulic for a street motor. I got his new oil painted pickup in right there. I ordered him a set of valve covers like that and a set that's got the holes on the outside. Yeah. I ordered 2 sets of those.
Damn, he'll be ready to go too.
Good time you came, buddy. I'm telling you, you can't beat feel that. You cannot beat Summits, man.
Damn.
They're tight.
Yeah.
I told you.
Huh. Well. So did his go back together okay, everything?
Yes.
It looks pretty good. This is your motor, Keith. Or give Dwayne a call, tell him to get up here and get this loaded up and get it back in your car. Yeah, it looks real good. Huh.
I've already ran all the valve. All I gotta do, and if you look at it, see this top rail right here? See how thin it is?
Oh yeah.
These heads has been milled this much.
Wow.
Almost 90 thousandths.
That is
the intake side.
That is
so
thin
he's
looking.
got to use his intake.
Yeah.
And I gotta see how thick
they would have
the
had to. Yeah, they would have had to stack some gaskets or something.
I'm figuring about 90 thousandths.
Wow. They milled the shit out of that. Wonder why would they have milled that side of the head for?
They could have had it on a different motor. They mill that. Usually they mill that in the intake.
Yeah. Huh. Damn. Well, I guess we'll hold off for a minute. Maybe we'll look at this Indy stuff and let Keitha get a shot of what she's got coming. So we'll jump off here for a second and look at that shit. All right. Well, here's the top end kit to the whatever short block we end up putting together. But I figured Greg would tell us a little bit about it, what these heads flow and what they are and everything, and what the rockers are and stuff. So.
Well, they're in the dash ones. They flow 370. CNC ported. Got K-motion valve springs set up for a 700 lift roller. New Harlem Sharp rockers, 1.5, new Indy valve covers. New Valley tray with removable center. New Indy timing cover, 700 lift roller can comp. Double roller timing chain, new head bolts. Right here we got an 1150 Chuck Nugent carburetor. It's a float carburetor. Should work really good with it. And an Indy low deck Dominator intake. Either on a 500 or a 511, it's going to be minimum 700 horse. It could probably make as much as 800 horse.
Wow.
It's enough to scare Junior's ass.
Well, it probably will, but as long as it's enough to drag Keitha's ass, that's all that matters.
Well, I really don't think you'll have a problem with that.
Yeah, she's pretty tough, but I'll give her that. But she's costing me a lot of money. I know that. She's she's emptying my bank account out. But we finally got all this top end shit. So we're waiting to decide if we're gonna do a low deck, or we know where there's a 500 cubic inch 440 tall deck already built, and we might go that route. I just ain't decided yet. And but I just want to give you just a quick peek what's coming for the wagon. So it will have a, you know, an Indy headed motor in it. It should run pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty heavy car, but with this setup, it ought to run pretty good. But I just want Keitha to see what she had coming for her, so she didn't get all excited when she sees us at the track. So, but we'll get back here with you on the update on the short block as soon as we know. Maybe we might know something this weekend which way we're going to go, but right now it's still up in the air. But we'll know something here pretty soon. But we know Keith, he should be running by next week. He should be back out at the track tearing it up, so he's all good to go. Just putting the intake on it and getting her back in the car. So I can't wait to see it run again. But yeah, he'll be happy. We'll jump off here, and we might stop by and see Dwayne today, see what he's been into, see what he's tore up on his car lately. But so we'll talk at you here after a while. We'll see you. Converter I came up here to pick up for the wagon, and Greg's going to tell us what it is and what it should do in the wagon.
Well, it's a turbo action 8-inch 17508 XX. They say 5,000 to 55. He needed more in the wagon anyway, because he said he could only foot brake it in high gear 25. He ought to be able to get 45 out of this in high gear. So at least it'll make the wagon leave harder, I hope.
Okay, well, we'll throw it in there this weekend, and hopefully maybe take it out to Kilcare next Thursday, or back down to KD next Wednesday or something, and maybe that'll make a world of difference in it. But yeah, I think you're right on the fuel cell though about that check. Cause you say it's got that check.
Got a rollover valve. It's
got a rollover valve in it. It was probably, like you said, not where it was coiled. It was just siphoned it. Where he slammed on the brakes, it just siphoned the gas out of it, and that's what. Exactly what it did, because that ball, if it's in there, then it wouldn't have done that. So, well, all right, well, we got that figured out then. We just need to coil up the line on the fuel cell and get this converter changed out, and hopefully that'll wake it up. But he still went at 729 at 89. He let out of it and went through at 89 mile an hour, but it went at low. But then he showed me on his ticket, yeah, look at this, I got a perfect light. I was like, no, that's just a good guess. Because he had a 5.0 light on that first.
5.0 what?
Just 5.0.
Oh, that's perfect. Right?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that was just a good guess. He's like, yeah, look at my perfect light. I was like, no, you just guessed. I said, you ain't that good yet.
Well, Dwayne did that once.
Yeah, he guessed too. It's like Charlie told him, that's just a good guess. So, but, all right, we'll end this here. We're going to get this converter down there. When we get to changing it out, I'll bring it back on here and we'll check that other one out. So, we'll see you.